Hey TikTok and hey YouTube, good afternoon. We are coming to you live again, and we're going to be doing a session on talking about bleach. And we're going to be talking and showing how bleach works with sublimate sheets. So thanks for joining us. And we got a request. We don't do bleach shirts. We do have bleach shirts that we do. But can you grab a bleach shirt? No, one of the ones that we do.
Oh.
Yeah, I just want to show you because we don't work with bleach. We've always done our bleach a different way, but we do see the bleach shirts that people do where they have the really nice designs where it's kind of like this. So we did one where we had this because this is what we think that she's asking for, but we did it two different ways. So we're going to show you and we're going to experiment. As you guys know that we're not afraid to test our product and share the results with you and share them live. Let me just move this out the way. We were going to do this earlier. Yes, this is one of my husband's bleach shirts. So this is the type of bleach that he does the bleach shirts, and he also does the tie-dye shirts. Well, him and the kids do the tie-dye, and then he does the bleach shirts. But this is typically what we do, the type of bleaching that we do. And he has some really, really cool bleach shirts. So in order to get what I think that people are asking for is a kind of bleach shirt like this. So what we have here, we're going to do a couple of different tests too. So this is water and bleach, just a little water added in, because you know when you bleach, you want to add a little. Thanks for joining us, guys. And then we're going to do this one. So what I did early, this is just a mister, and I mixed the shirt with the bleach. And then, so I'm not saying that sublimate sheets are like wonder material, but we did a pre-test. So if you guys remember this shirt that we did, I don't know, we were doing in one of our tests our mess up shirts to see if you could sublimate over the patch, and it didn't come out good. And this wasn't our patch. This was just one of the shirts that we couldn't use. I showed it in another video. So this is what happened. So what we did is we cut this in half, and I'm gonna just show you this right away. So I sprayed bleach on it, and then we waited to see what would happen. And I sprayed bleach again because I could not believe what was happening. So I'm gonna hold it up. So I'm gonna hold it up for YouTube, and then I'm coming over to you guys over on TikTok. So this is the shirt, and I'm gonna hold the other shirt. If you can see on here, you can see like the spots on the back that it did get bleached. You can see that. I literally saturated it with bleach, and then I put it on a fan to try to dry it. But check this out. This is the other half of that sheet. As you can see the back of them, look at the difference. It's still pink. And you can see that, look, this went with this. So you can see.
What, show the front of the image?
Yeah, I'm going to turn around. I just want to show them from the back. You can see that it matches up with this. Now, check this out. I saturated it in bleach with my mister because I couldn't believe that it really didn't seem to have an impact. Color splotches or something. And I see the material faded the cotton, but I'm like, you can see a little, but I mean, you still got color there. Now, for someone like me that I'm clumsy, like I have these towels out here because I'm always getting spots on my clothes. I'm like, this is great.
I like the way you did that.
So before we start, we just want to really give you guys a shout out and say thanks for sending us so much love, for showing so much support for our product. And I'm just going to put your AC on. We always wear our shirts that we make when we do videos, and he wanted to wear his white shirt, and we've really been busy. So we have some exciting news, and we're going to show you guys this. So when we started marketing this, we knew that there's a demand. We expected it to be big, but not as quickly as it has. So we did sell out, but not to worry because we have the papers manufactured now, and our manufacturer is sending us out an emergency set above our normal order. So we are going to have more than enough for you guys. And either Thursday or Friday, we're going to open our store back up because we don't want to set expectations that we can't fulfill. So we know for sure that that's when we'll have that, and we'll be back live. And then we're getting the templates made for our 8.5 by 11 by 14. So that's why those are showing out of stock right now, because that was just something that, like I said, that morning we came up with. And as you know, my husband, he does a lot of them, so he did those himself manually for all the orders that went out. So if you've already ordered, don't worry, your order's already. I think we have maybe 3 that came in later today. That those are maybe 4, but the orders are going out. So if you've already ordered,
Is this 100% or?
that's 100%.
This is 100%.
So, all right. So let's see. Does anybody have any questions about anything? Let's see. I see some questions over here on YouTube. Hi, T. Johnson. Oh, thank you. And yeah, and too, the distributor part that we're doing too, to help other small businesses to be able to sell and profit. Thank you guys. We've had a lot of outpour for that, and I mean, I'm thankful to God, and so is my husband, that things are going good, and we got you guys. Don't worry. Supplement sheets are going to be available. It's just a couple of days. But now that we know, that we see that the demand for this is much bigger than we thought, we've already prepared, and we've already put in our above our normal order. We've doubled it, so it won't be a problem. And we're just going to keep watching our trends. And we talked about how we may have to even order more, but we'll be able to do that. And we're excited because, like we told you guys, this changed sublimation for us on cotton, and I'm glad you guys are experiencing the same things. I'm glad you guys are excited about it. Yeah, this is a shirt my husband did. So, okay, so I didn't do this other half of the shirt. Hey, let me show them real quick.
Looks so real. Look at the eye.
Let me see. Yeah.
Like it looks like it's looking at you.
Yeah, I like that. That's a really nice picture. You got to show YouTube too.
Okay. I like iguanas. They're scary, but they're cool. Real fast.
So, okay, can you do the press? So this one, because I want you guys to see that, that's why I cut it in half, because I was curious and I couldn't kind of wait. Oh, we're gonna put this on there so they can see. Supplement this one.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
right.
press the heat on it.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this one, guys, and just see it right here with the mister again. Oh, I should have took a before and after picture, which I didn't. So there we see it. I'm showing YouTube, and then I'll come over to TikTok and show you guys some love, but that's the front and back. You see how the picture goes together? So you see that it's the real deal. So here's the front and back. This is the one that got sublimated. I'll hold it down here. You can see. Well, not sublimated, but it got bleached. And then I'll turn it over here so that you can see it. The back of it. And then what I'm going to do is take this one that I did not put bleach on so that we can show you guys. And I'm going to show you exactly how I did it, just to see.
Look at, and also too, baby, whenever you use bleach, and I see a tip that if you use heat or an iron, it'll make it brighter.
That's what somebody asked too. Does it make it brighter?
With heat, yeah.
So this is bleach and water. And then I'll leave a piece of this too so we can see. And as you see, I'm saturating it. All right, I'm gonna leave that there so it can dry. And thank you. We have such good support from our family, and especially our kids. Our daughter, she doesn't like to get on camera, but she's coming out here checking it out.
Mm-hmm.
Our kids love to experiment, and I just thank God that we are a hands-on family that likes to do stuff like that.
And
because the kids get to learn.
And they like the custom gear shirts.
Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Alvaro and Shakira. Hi, that is. I'm gonna turn the camera because I can't see. EJ Ochoa. Hi, thanks for joining us.
DJ Ochoa.
All right. I just got new glasses. You guys see me when I join here. So forgive me, like I said, I always mess up.
Erica and Johnny. Oh, that's Erica and Johnny.
Okay, sure. That's our brother-in-law and sister-in-law. My husband's brother and his wife. My brother-in-law, sister-in-law. Okay, so all right, so now we're gonna let that one sit. And so we're only supplementing one shirt. I know we do the Friday at 5 live. So this Friday we're not doing it in observance of Good Friday. However, what we did decide is because we love giving this stuff away and hyping people up because we like to get stuff too. And when you're an adult, you don't always get nice stuff free. So we decided that Fridays, when we do our live sessions, that's when we're going to do our giveaways. We make those some in between, so don't just watch on Fridays because you might get surprised and you might miss out, and we don't want you to miss out. Ari, since you're here, can you read the questions if we get any questions? Can you help us out with that? You can send this. Okay. So you guys ask questions because I'm so excited. My daughter's she's joining in. They're starting to get a little bit excited, and we want them to get all the way excited because it's important that we support our children, and it's important that our children the children support us too. That we support the whole family unit because family is what it's all about. Oh, and my husband's gonna show you. He's gonna do some other tests too with the bleach since we're doing bleach. Okay. So we're just waiting on our heat press to get up to 380 degrees at 40 seconds. So I'll show you guys really quick. We did a heat test video. It is on YouTube, TikTok. You guys can see our live plays. Yes, we are busy, but it's better to be busy than not busy, So this one we did heat test on this shirts at different temperatures. We were just talking about the importance of having a good high temperature for sublimation. So what we did is we started it off with a regular iron. Can I move this back a little bit? Yes. And then now I can get them both. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So perfect. Okay. So this is when we did it with the iron. The reason that we have two for that one is because I was actually sublimating on this one with the heat from the iron. So I wanted to get real results. So it was actually this one. So then that's when we moved it up and we kept just putting it down, as you'll see on the video if you check it out. This one, this one right here, we sublimated it at 200. It didn't adhere to the material. We also sublimated at 250, same results. So we just put that patch aside and we didn't even know, because it had some heat, if it would still work or not. So we ended up using it in the end, but I'll explain. The next one was 350. We didn't have a problem with 350 here. If you can see the iron, it didn't adhere all the way, but you did get some color. But then when we got to 350, those were those nice, bright, vibrant colors. It looked really good. And then when we got to 400, we noticed that the colors kind of a little bit were on the edge of, they were there, they were good.
But they reversed.
But yeah, my husband was saying it was a little bit too much. We did them all at 40 seconds. And then we did 425, kind of the same results. And we said we're going to stop. So then we just got, risky, and we tried 450. And as you can see, the 450 kind of really faded the colors out. So we were saying if you're new to sublimation, good temperatures to be around is 350 to 400. And I have done some shirts, maybe 405, but not too long because you don't want to scorch your material and you definitely don't want to scorch your design. But then the last one what we did is that patch. We wanted to see if that patch would work because, we got to test it out. And we really test our product because we, like we said, it changed things for us. We're confident in it. And we're not afraid to show and share the results with you guys. So that's why we test it live because it may fail, it may work. The day when I scrunched up the paper, I didn't even tell my husband I was going to do that because I didn't know what was going to happen. But I was just, it's fabric based. It should. And then too, because I use a lot of the papers that are bad, and I don't have those problems. So I'm just going to go there. But yeah, it worked out. So this one right here is 380. And like we said, 380, I don't know how well you can see it, but that's what we recommend because with our paper, that's exactly where you're going to see the best results. The thing is to keep in mind, it depends on your press because this night our press was behaving, but we've been having some issues with our press. And so you want to make sure you have firm pressure on your press. You want to make sure that you're getting even heat temperature and you should be able to get good results, not just with sublimate sheets, but anytime that you're sublimating. So, okay, he's got that shirt ready.
I'm at 223.
223, okay.
Yeah. So I'll just take a second or two to tell you guys what I'm talking about. Have you guys experienced like when you sublimate with like transfer paper, and you touch the image, you don't realize that you're touching it or something, but when you become aware that your fingers are dirty, is when you're seeing smudges on your t-shirts and stuff. You know what I mean? So then you gotta go wash your hands, or you gotta wear gloves. And you know, it's like if you're tie dyeing, just as bad. So what I wanted to do was what we did was we sprayed them with bleach, we saturated that, but this just happens to be a old print from
A-sub.
just a sub, I guess it's a sub
paper, yeah.
that when we use for this right here to transfer this. Okay, it's been around the drawer, and this has been around our stuff for like a long time.
And we used it to make these shirts, the COVID survivors. I'm not a COVID survivor, but we do have people in our family that were impacted by COVID, and we actually lost two members, I'm sorry, of our family due to COVID.
So like this thing's so old. I'm gonna go ahead and if you guys can see, it's like a little red line here that's been there. I'm gonna cut this off so that this doesn't like, you know. Now I have this patch right here. I am going to spray this. Oh, excuse me. I'll spray this with this. It's got a little bit of bleach. So it's gonna be running right here. And I'm just seeing that, I guess, the color kind of stays, but it comes off. Can you guys see my finger? I can see a little. And it's a paper. So okay, that's minor. I'm gonna spray this one. Okay, that's enough. Oh, you gotta turn that fan off. That's fine.
I'll turn it off.
Yeah. No, it's just wet. It's just wet, but the image is staying there. We'll look at the red letters.
But your ink is bleeding over here too now.
No, that's from
from
this.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The ink from the ABC Designs paper is bleeding.
Like this little bit that when I was touching this in here. But this one, the whole image is still there. We'll look at this little black part.
And if you guys remember in another video, we showed you that just when you use the transfer paper, the sublimation papers, now I know that there are a lot of different brands, but we always use A-Sub. And like I said, since we started using Sublimate, we haven't brought sublimation paper since then because we feed it directly into the printer. So that's what we're using to test with because like we told you guys, we don't throw anything away. And you see how many tests we do. So we keep those scraps and we use them. And I just call them scraps. My husband's like, don't call them scraps.
Hold on, I just washed my hands. I'm back.
Okay, there's a towel right there, babe.
On that note, about saving a tree. You know, recycle paper, cans, anything you can do to better situate our environment because the ozone layer and all that, trees, Amazon. So if we can go around, you know, unnecessarily having to use a paper to throw away, try A-Sub. I mean, the sublimate.
That's true. The commercial. So this right here, guys, this is somebody said something. All right, can you read it?
Let me press this down. I'm at 3.
Let me. Okay, so T Johnson, you asked me earlier on YouTube about putting the paper down when you do. So you see the design. You put it on the printer. It's face up. And you just always put a parchment paper there. We use parchment paper as opposed to Teflon, just because that way for us, we just know that we're getting more of an even heat. Teflon is really good for vinyl, like when you're pressing vinyl.
Yes.
But so that was our personal choice. I know a lot of people use Teflon, and that's fine. So you just put it face up on it, and then he's gonna put the sheet over it, and you'll see right here.
I'll show him my folding technique.
Yes, this is his great technique.
Because I try not using the heat tape unless I have to. In some cases, it's a good product.
Oh, thank you guys. Thanks for telling us. Good job.
Okay.
No, just got glitter decor. I love that name.
Okay, here it is. So the folding technique is like this. Once you get it where you like it, just fold over it and lift. You know? Oh yeah, I'm throwing it around. Okay, and you unfold it, and it's in the same spot where you left it. Paper. Slide that in.
I don't know if you. Oh, I'll move this bottle so you guys can see the results before you live. So I do notice that this is wet, so it's got,
still blue because it's wet.
But I do see that the pink is changing. I'm gonna bring it up here. Let me see if you guys can see it better.
No, this is almost like white too. Look at the white paper and this.
Yeah. I left a piece of this pink so you guys can see that.
Well, look at with this white paper background, you can show the contrast of the white.
And again, for those of you joining us later, let me see that. I like that I did that. This is like he's saying that you can see this was a pink shirt and that was the other half of it. We're just doing this test to show you putting bleach over the sublimation. Now, he showed you earlier the type of bleach shirts that we do.
How much that's up?
Okay. Which are like these. So we don't do the bleach shirts the way that everybody's doing them, but there you go. So you can use it with the bleach.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice pattern design, babe. I like that.
That is actually a nice shirt. I think our kids will wear this. This was actually one of their shirts. So here you guys go. You can see the results. I'll bring it up close.
A little bit of bleach.
So you're still getting your picture, your color.
And okay, now let's spray it. Spray it. Do you want to spray it live for him, just a little?
Okay. I was thinking, I'm like, this is a nice shirt. I like this.
We gotta wash it anyway.
Yeah, this is a nice shirt for the kids, but in the spirit of you guys know that we test. Let's do it.
Let's spray it off the press. Just look at it. Freshly sublimated off the press.
Forgive me for turning it just so I can read it real quick.
Okay.
It says Epson. There's a special setting you need to have. The sublimation ink comes out. Wait, hold on. Epson, is there a special setting you need to have the sublimation ink, but the colors don't come out? Help me understand that, glitter decor.
Well, the colors don't come out because the product is really good.
Oh, are you talking about the ink? Yeah, but this is just our, the ink that we're using right now is Cosmos ink. We're going to be finished with that. We really like it. But we do want to, we want to try dynamic ink because this crafts and combos. She's on YouTube. She has a link to one of our, she did a video review. Actually, she did a live last Friday. And I'm drawing a blank. I see her face, her beautiful face, her beautiful braids, her hair, but I can't think of her name right now. But she has an ink, and we want to try it because I really like the way she reviews things and everything.
Ooh,
and then
hold it now.
Oh, these are the type of blue shirts we do. So sorry, is there a special setting for sublimation on the Epson? No, there's not a special setting, but this is basically.
Can we pull these out?
You can, yeah. Basically, let me just
finish that now.
Yeah, glitter decor. So here's what happens when you buy we like the eco tanks. You can do your research to see exactly which Epson you want to get, but when you want to convert it to sublimation, it voids the warranty. So make sure you research because all it is basically you're going to put sublimation ink in instead of the ink that's originally intended for it. When you put that ink in it, it's going to be for sublimation. It's not going to be for regular print. Now you can print something, but it's going to be dull, as you know, like that happens with sublimation. But if something, yep, he's doing that shirt.
I'm going to spray it meanwhile.
If something happens to it, your warranty is in void with Epson because you put ink in it that it was not originally intended for. So we have three total Epsons, and we use I don't know the numbers, and I'm so sorry. I have to write down that stuff. Patrice of Craftable Things. Thank you so much, T. Johnson. You guys check her channel out. She's so informative. And there's another lady on there. Forgive me if I say her name wrong, but it's Shakia, I believe. And she does, because I don't have a software program. It's called Silaholics, and it's about silhouette. So if you're looking, because people have been asking us about where to get images, we Google them and find them, or if people want it, they will send us a picture and we'll duplicate it from there. But she's showing you its actual design program.
There's a wet spot.
I see it.
Okay. I'm gonna set this down because I was. Are you done what you were saying, but no?
Yeah. So yeah, you just want to make sure and be careful because if and that's all it really is. Glitter decor is it's putting the sublimation ink in there. And the sublimation ink makes it possible for you to sublimate. And it's a very affordable way to get into sublimation printing because that's what we did. There are printers that are made specifically for sublimation, so you can do that. But yes, everybody talks about the Epson because it is more of an economical way to get into it. And it really is easy to convert. So I know the 7220 is a very popular brand and they're always sold out. But if you research, then that way you can make sure that you're getting what you like, what's going to work for you. We like the eco tints because the other one that we just brought, dang it. I'm like, I put the towel here so I wouldn't get bleach on me. I'm like, I should have taken off my pants. I told you guys I always get spots. I'm so clumsy. But I'm gonna fold this. Do you want to? I'm gonna just. Do you want me to show them these? Okay, so this one is still wet, but I want to show you guys. So you can see. I'm gonna hold it up close for you guys as always. This corner is
Still pink.
Yep, it's still pink. And then there you can see it. Now I'm not saying sublimate sheets are the wonder sheets, but I mean we're actually it's so funny because we're getting amazed at the durability, the diversity of the sheet because like I said, we've just been using it to sublimate on cotton, because that's what we did and that's what works for us. As you can see, here's the other one. So you can see like this one is dark because it's wet. But when it dries, I mean, that picture's still there. And I'm just amazed because
Can I spray this back some?
you can, yeah.
Like this, like you did it across?
Uh-huh. But you want to show them that first?
Okay.
And then you can make it for the kids because I think I would wear that shirt too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he did it on that. And so there you go. That's how sublimate sheets hold up to
the harshest chemicals like bleach.
Bleach, yeah. And I know that a lot of people are doing the bleached shirts, so that's really important to know. All right.
Not now.
All right. And yes, thank you, Shakia. That's why I said I love her name, Shakira.
Shakira.
Honestly, speaking and Silaholics Anonymous. So yeah, you guys check that out because this girl has so much information, and I'm just like, I need some more time in a day. My husband jokes that the kids that I'm so busy that they go. Okay, he said don't say it.
Don't say it. We are.
But yeah, we are. Yeah, we all are busy here.
Mm.
So but yeah, I'm missing my babies. So this is really good. I wonder if this line is gonna how it's gonna dry out. Do you think?
Oh, true.
And this is good because it's white.
I really like how you cut the panda.
I told you. I'm learning from you.
I like it.
It did come out. Yeah, I'm like, I wish I could fit this shirt. I didn't know that this shirt had a hole in it, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna use this shirt. But yeah, let me. If you want to talk to them, I'm gonna put it on the fan so that we can dry it so they can see the final result. So we can see if that little ring goes off. So he might do some more experiments with you guys. Not just show you. I'm gonna dry it and see there. All right. Is there a special? No. Okay, we did that one. Thank you guys so much for joining.
So like you guys can see, this is polyester. It's the Gildan, so it's a really good brand shirt. But like nobody really cares as much for this. because of the way it feels. And just, I don't know, we all have our preferences to wear. That's that. So, oh, well, I wanted to say that the sublimation transfer. This was used for sublimation transfer. This is not sublimate, but it's a transfer. You guys can maybe see the color. Looks good and stuff. Yeah, because it's 100% polyester.
You want to put the bleach on that one?
Oh, you wanted to?
Well, that's you had talked about that earlier, and we didn't think you said polyester, so.
I don't know. Do the people want to put the bleach on this?
Yeah, the people want you to put the bleach on it.
What do the people want?
Yes.
Okay, I'll have to do the bleach.
Let's just think because a lot of people use that's 100% polyester shirt.
Uh-huh. So this is the bleach. This is it. I'm gonna spray it. Here it go. Cause I don't like you.
Babe.
I don't like you, Polly.
Oh, do half of it. Do half like in the design.
Oh, true that. Okay, I sprayed this. I don't think anything's gonna happen to it then. I don't know.
I'll put it over here so I can see.
Okay, so that's that. The bleach is on that. And this over here, this is a shirt made for a special somebody. A remembrance shirt of our auntie. But I wanted to share this with y'all is that with sublimate, you can get pictures printed, and just depending on how well your printer does and stuff, and maybe what kind of inks you have in it, can get many different results. But this, you can see the pigmentation from the lips to the nose, the shining from the light. And oh, so she also does like these 3D little flowers and stuff. She uses fabric fumes and they stay little things. And this also right here, this is like sublimated, but this is from direct transfer paper onto the shirt. You guys can maybe see that the black letters aren't as black as like the hair or the shirt. But that's what happens when you use on direct and here. It's sublimated, but it's just directly on the shirt. And this shirt being a 50-50 polyester. So even with 50% polyester, you're going to get that kind of a tone. And now with sublimate, you're going to get a little darker tone when you need it. You know? Okay.
So, all right, so I put this on a fan. So the top part of it is still wet, but you guys can see, and this is a really nice shirt. So I don't know that we want to promote putting bleach on the sublimate sheet for your designs, but for you guys that do it, I mean, these are the results, and I'd encourage you to play with it. Now, where he saturated it, I'll bring it to you guys in TikTok in just a minute. You can see the little, the circle. But again, his picture was not impacted, his design. So
Nope.
this is right here what I was saying, where he has, this is the original bleach. Then we put more bleach after it was sublimated, and that's what it looks like. The top part is still wet because I just held it over the fan. And then just tuning in your work. Well, thanks for, oh, that's J Customs. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so this is how this bleach one, it's wet right here, and then it's dry here so you can see when you went over it. But like I said, I'm not, because we don't do bleach shirts, so I'm definitely not the expert, and I've seen some really cool shirts, but we wanted to do that because it was asked. And as you saw, after he sublimated, he put it over there. I don't see a difference in the color. It doesn't look like it faded at all. And I'm not pushing this like, oh, but I mean, you guys saw it here. You know, when we test, we do it, and however it comes out, it comes out. And thank you, J Customs. And so again, I'll show you guys this one because it's a little, I put the other shirt that he just did, the polyester shirt, so we can just see that, how that turned out. And that's 100% polyester that was sublimated. So this was a whole shirt again. And someone asked us about the packs of the bleach. So we put the bleach on here. This is one of our scraps. And it was pink, like this tip you can see here, over here, because we did not put the bleach on it, but we did this one in front of you guys so you can see. But I told you I couldn't believe the results, so I saturated it. And I cut it in half because I wanted you guys to see for yourselves and share those results with you. But sometimes we do get a little overeager. So I wanted to see, and I can believe it. So you guys saw me. This one is it's still wet. You can see the inks on the back. You can see the other patch. And thank you guys. But this is just, I hope this answers about bleach and sublimate sheets. And, oh, he's going to put some meat on it to dry it.
Yeah, just to get it. I know it's polyester, so I'm going to be light.
So for those of you guys just joining us, too, I'll just reiterate that we sold out today, but not to worry. We're restocking. We have our manufacturer. We've got a
Thursday, Friday?
A supply shipment coming in. We
Right.
expected to do well. Hi, Maria, but we didn't expect to do so well so quick. So thank God for that. It really is a blessing. And but we don't want to disappoint, and definitely so that's not, we're just getting emergency, and then we already had an overabundance of our order coming in of what we normally order, and we doubled that. So our next order is going to be even more. So not to worry, sublimate sheets are going to be available. Sublimate sheets are going to be here to stick around. We knew that there is a demand because, like we said, it was a fix for our problem with sublimating on cotton, and we knew that people were looking for stuff, and because that was the same thing we did. And like we said, that was this discussion that we had, that this has helped us, and so now it's helping others, and I'm just so glad. And thank you guys for shout out to everybody. Thank you guys so much for supporting us. We told you about YouTube that we were at, I think, 76. I think today, the last time I checked, we have 102 subscribers. We are trying to get to 1,000 so that we can stream and have better graphics, because we like to do like TikTok on the phone and on the iPhone, because it's just such better graphics. So thank you guys. Share with your friends, anybody you know that sublimates or is getting into it. We're trying to do more informational things with people ask us about. You know, we're not afraid to test and learn different things. That's how we all grow and get to know. So I'll let him talk. I'm gonna come over here and see.
Okay, we see that the bleach didn't really affect much or at all, because it being 100% polyester, I guess. And so our sheets having to do with some polyester when they're manufactured, that's why they hold up to the inks real good. Like when you first print your print, you can get smudges from transfer paper, but you can print up the sublimate and you can touch it, crunch it, toss it, step it.
He learned that in front of everybody, and so did I.
That
I know my husband. He likes to plan sometimes.
yeah, that you're not getting nothing on you and stuff.
So we do make J Customs. You asked if we make T-shirts. We do make T-shirts. We started out making T-shirts, and we just couldn't find the polyester shirts. We couldn't find a real, say, a distributor for the polyester shirts that was like within our price budget. And then because we live in a desert, a lot of people didn't like the polyester shirts. Everybody loved the colors of the sublimation, but not the polyester shirts. So we started buying all different types of products to sublimate on cotton, and we had some really embarrassing experiences. So we started doing like you guys see here. We started experimenting.
Okay, let me tell them about that. Okay, my friend got a Simpsons cool shirt done, right? It was on one of those little papers. I don't know what the name of the paper is. But this kind of paper, I guess,
It was a 50-50, yeah.
you peel something in the back.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, you peel something in the back of after you print it, you cut it and you peel it. You stick it. Well, like a week or 2 weeks later, I see my friend wearing a shirt and it looked old, faded. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, why? Why? That's embarrassing. We made him another shirt recently with
On one of
sublimate.
our lives, we
With
made that shirt, and
sublimate.
we surprised our neighbor. We gave it to him.
Yes, with sublimate. And if we would have known about sublimate before, we would have done it with that.
But we you know what? Through our learning curve. We learned a lot of things. It's funny when we look at a shirt, I'm sure
It
you
seems
guys
like
know.
you got all the attention. I gotta get like you just to get seen. Mm-hmm.
Through our learning curve, and that's why we want to share it and educate people because, I mean, there were times we wanted to give up, but yeah, we do sell shirts, but we've been so busy with our sublimate sheets. All of our orders come from people asking us because, like I said, when I go to work, I always wear one of our shirts, and people seem to like what we do, and that's how we get our orders. We have them like some shirts that we had made earlier, like on our website, but right now, there's such a demand for the sublimate sheets that that's what we're focusing on because you just can't do everything. And this is what we like. And you know what? We love making t-shirts, and
I'll tell you what.
sublimate sheets is our passion.
Let's
and
make
we're
a
having fun with it.
Godzilla one so we can see how
For Gigi,
how
she would like
lookalike
that.
she looks.
Godzilla and King Kong, remember?
How realistic we can get them to look.
Okay, we're not doing the Friday live today because of Good Friday, but on our Alvaro, remember we needed an image for okay, so our next live, we might not make you guys wait that long, but we'll wait till after the Easter holiday. But we'll use the 8.5 by 14 to do a Godzilla King Kong t-shirt. So you guys can see it. We'll cut it with the Cricut. And so that you guys can see that live. How exciting. I like that.
Like
all right.
realistic.
Maria, I saw what you said. Yeah, yes, we had sent Patrice a couple of sheets, and just like her review said. And I thought like, oh my gosh, she didn't want to try them. And I kept sending her emails. But I really, really appreciated the way that she did the review. So if you guys get a chance on our YouTube, there's a thing that says, what did people think after trying sublimate sheets? Patrice from Craftable Things, she did a review and she talked about how we reached out to her, but she didn't respond back, and how she purchased the product because she wanted to be non-biased. She tried it there. She did the direct feed to the machine like we always advertise, and then she also did using a transfer sheet. And it starts, I think, like maybe like 19 minutes into it. But if you get a chance, watch that. And that's what we want. We want people to be honest. We want them to be confident in the product like we are. And we want you guys to believe us because we know that a lot of people aren't. And we like to be personable, you know. And I mean, I really appreciate, and so does my husband, all the feedback that we're getting from you guys and love. And we want to give that back, you know.
Speaking of feedbacks and love, I don't want to interrupt you.
I know what you're doing.
Don't be surprised.
So this is my husband.
This is. Don't be surprised if you guys get a little something extra in your orders, because this is just a token of our appreciation for you guys. You know what I mean? A big thank you. But you might just get something you can use and put on a shirt.
And these are our Arnolds because, like I said,
something with me and Supreme.
We like Supreme.
And if anybody needs some of these, I got some of these. But you know what I mean? I know where they're all.
So we decided this weekend that randomly in our packs that we're just gonna throw in a patch and that we don't even know who it's going to. We're just gonna throw it in there, and it's just a little extra something to say thank you, and that way it's non-biased from us because, you know, truthfully, without other people and customers, your business cannot be successful. And that's why we were looking to do something different, because a lot of people made t-shirts and you have to have something that stands you apart. And so
yeah, y'all don't. It's just something extra might come. We're just gonna just throw them in there, and I hope it comes to you.
So this shirt is dry, so I'm just gonna bring it again. I can't wait. Yes, JB Swift. You know, I told you to let me know if you got it because you had said that you didn't get it, and we sent out all the free samples. So you know what? Okay, let's talk for real, guys. This is the last thing I have. So everybody that we sent the free samples to, we asked you guys to do reviews, and we haven't been getting a lot of reviews, but that is the way that we're using to get our product out. So I came out with another way to entice people to do reviews. Is that after you do a review, before you post your video, contact us. We will make a coupon code. And if 25 people buy from your coupon code, it'll be good for 2 weeks. Then we're going to send you out a free pack of a whole pack, not a sample pack, but a full 25 pack of sublimate sheets as our way of saying thank you. Because by that time, you've tried the product and more than likely you like the product or you love the product like we do. But we want to keep the cycle going, keep the giving going, keep the encouragement going. And just as we give it, that's all that we're asking back in return. We need you guys to talk about the sublimate sheets, not just what you see us doing, but because that's what we're doing, even though we're doing it live, we want your voice to be heard too, because then other people can make their choices that are informed. It's just like how they have reviews.
Yeah, because tell them how you buy stuff. You go straight to the reviews, and not so much the positives, but the negatives.
That's what I do. I want to find out what struggles that people have with the product before I buy it, because it's already been advertised as good. So I want to find out what struggles people have with it, what they didn't like about it before I invest in it. And that's just everything I do on Amazon. So we're asking people, because we don't get a lot of reviews on our products, to just say your experience, show what you did with it. That's all that we're asking. And you guys know we have the custom support service, which is our step above customer service. A lot of it's a different type of product. I know that there are products out there, but this is different. So call us. We'll talk you through it. If you want to do a live session, we'll do a Zoom or a FaceTime. We can email, whatever you need. We're here to service you because you're our customers and we appreciate you and we want to be there for you. And just like somebody said, hey, I like you guys because I can't call Walmart and talk to them. But you guys can call us and text us, and we do try to get back to you guys as soon as possible. But we want you to be successful and we want to be successful. If you're successful, then that means that our product's going to be successful because more people want it. It means that you'll be successful because people are liking the results. Like I said, we don't even advertise the shirts anymore, and I kid you not, every time that I go to work, I come back with orders. Or like if we're out, people call us and they ask us when they see and yeah, of course we do it. That's where we started, and we love making shirts. A lot of times now what we do is we make the shirts live so that way that you guys can see them, because
before you get them.
Yeah, primarily all of our shirts are made with sublimate sheets because we believe in the product. We use the product, and not just for ourselves, but I mean we use it on the products that we sell, and we're very particular about the products that we sell because we want people to have good quality. That was our first bad experience with our products.
I don't know
like the shirts, and
I don't know what the name of that paper is, but I wish I knew. Like say it right now.
Yeah, and we just we try to grow and learn from that, because for somebody to choose your company or to choose you to invest in, even if it's $10 or $5 or $20 or $100. It's a choice that they made, and it's an honor that they chose you over all the competition. So that's how I look at it. That's how he looks at it, and we take it serious. So that's why we're showing you that we don't just talk about it, but we're doers of our word. And so I really appreciate all of you joining us today. Thank you. I just got new glasses because I couldn't see, but I had a hard time reading the comments. So forgive me for not calling you guys all out personally. You know that I pulverize the names, but I will if you make it phonetic. I'll do it. But
Lorena,
thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. And that's all I have for you.
Me too. Everybody, I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys. And this is ABC.
ABC Designs for you. So check us out and show us some love on YouTube. Help us get those subscribers up so we can have the best quality graphics on YouTube, just as we do on TikTok. Thank you guys for being supportive. Like I said, if there's anything that we can help you with, any questions, reach out to us. We're here. Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm gonna show you how to turn these off today. And happy Easter. If we don't come back live, we'll probably make some videos. But
we're not gonna be live on Friday because of the Good Friday, and respects to everybody.
Yes. All right.
Bye bye. Promise. Sharon, Big Sam. Big Sam.